Welcome to your Rise and Shine yoga flow. For the next 20 minutes, I'll take you through a series of poses that will help you feel your best. When you're ready, we'll begin towards the back of your mat, sitting on your shins or in a seated position with your legs crossed. Choosing the option that feels comfortable for you today. We'll start with some deep breaths. Inhaling through the nose, and then open the mouth and exhale, letting it all go. Taking some time to settle into the moment, ground and connect with you. If you like, placing your hands on your body, maybe that's your stomach, your chest, or your legs, just to connect with yourself in another way and how you feel. Taking another 3 rounds of breath. When you're ready, let's begin some cat-cows. Inhaling and arching through the back, bringing the gaze to look up towards the sky. And then exhale, tucking the chin between the chest and rounding through the back. Placing the hands on your knees as you flow through your cat-cows, loosening up through the spine, releasing tension and creating more mobility through the back. Synchronizing the breath with the movement to allow a further release of tension. As you move through your cat-cows, allow your back to move like a wave in the ocean, seamlessly and carefree. We'll take 4 more rounds of breath. On your last breath, ground the palms of your hands down into the mat. Bring your toes on a 45-degree angle, coming in to a yogi squat. Shoulders are rolled down and back, spine is long, and gaze is neutral. If you like, rocking your hips from one side and the other, just to loosen up through the inner thighs and the hips that little bit more. When you're ready, plant your hands into the mat, straighten through the legs, and bring your toes facing forward, coming in to a halfway lift. Rest here for a moment, increasing your circulation and gaining a stretch through the back of your legs. Take a breath. Exhale to bring your hands to your knees, coming into a halfway lift. Exhale to lower back down. Let's begin to release tension from your neck by gently rocking your head an inch forward and back, and then side to side. On an exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, begin to roll yourself all the way up until the crown of your head is reaching up towards the sky. Exhale to circle the arms all the way up, clasping the palms in prayer position at the top, and then gently tilting your body back an inch, bringing the gaze to look up towards the sky. Feeling a release in the lower back and stretching out through the torso and the chest. Take one more breath. Return back to center and clasp your right wrist with your left hand and gently pull your right arm over to the left side, stretching through the obliques and the arms. If you like, circling through the wrists in one direction and then the other. When you're ready, let's switch sides, clasping the left wrist with the right hand and gently pulling the left arm over to the right side. Taking a breath before you begin to circle through the wrists in one direction and then the other. On your last breath, let's circle the arms by your side, and on an exhale, begin a roll down, tucking from your chin, upper back, mid back, and lower back until your hands reach the mat. Walk your hands forward, coming in to a downward dog. Hips are facing up towards the sky, and gently press down into your heels as far as you feel comfortable to stretch through the back of the legs. Take 2 breaths in your downward dog. On an exhale, lift through the right leg and circle the right leg towards the top of your mat, planting your foot on the outside of your right hand. Balancing on the back left toes and left leg is straight. Let's begin to rock an inch forward and back, opening up through the hips, inner thighs, and gaining a stretch through the legs. When you're ready, let's lift the right arm up towards the sky, tilting your chest as far back as you feel comfortable to open up through the side body and the chest. On your last breath, bring your right hand down onto the mat and bring your right foot in between your hands. Step your left foot in an inch. On an exhale, push through the hands and lift your upper body up, bringing your fingers to face up towards the sky, coming in to a warrior 1. Left leg is straight as we balance on your left foot, and your right knee is in line with your right ankle. Gaze is neutral. Let's take 3 breaths here. On your last breath, bring your left foot on a 45-degree angle and open up through the arms in a T shape. Gaze is floating over your right hand, coming in to a warrior 2. Hold here for about 3 breaths, gaining strength through the legs and improving our balance. On your last breath, flip your right palm towards the sky and windmill your right arm up overhead, placing your left hand on your left leg, coming in to a peaceful warrior. Take 3 breaths here as we open up through the side body. As you exhale, return back to center and bring your toes to face towards the side of the mat, Bring your hips, chest, and head in a line with one another. Take an inhale. As you exhale, fold from your hips and bring your hands towards the mat, coming in to a wide-legged forward fold. Resting here for 4 breaths as we stretch through the hips, the back of your legs, and increase your circulation to allow all of those feel-good endorphins to travel throughout your body. When you're ready, begin to walk your hands over to your left leg. Place your left arm down onto the mat and lift your right arm up towards the sky, coming in to an extended side angle. Take 3 more breaths. As you exhale, lower your right hand down onto the mat and step your right foot to meet your left foot, coming in to a forward fold. Take an inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands to your knees, coming in to a halfway lift. And then exhale, lower the hands back down towards the mat. On an exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, begin to roll up until the crown of your head is reaching up towards the sky. Windmill your arms up overhead, bend through the knees, coming in to a chair pose. Arms are in line with your ears and spine is straight. Take 2 more breaths. As you exhale, circle your arms back down by your side, flipping the palms to face forward, coming in to a mountain pose. When you're ready, begin a roll down, tucking from your chin, upper back, mid back, and lower back until your hands reach the mat. Inhaling to bring your hands to your knees, coming into a halfway lift. Exhale to fold back down towards the mat. Begin to step both of your legs back, coming in to a downward dog. Slowly pedaling out through the feet, bending your right knee as you straighten the left knee, and then bending the left knee as you straighten through the right knee. Taking a moment to alternate bending through the knees to deeply stretch through the back of each leg. If you like, maybe twisting the hips as you bend through one knee to gain a stretch through your hips. When you're ready, pressing both heels back down onto the mat. Exhale to lift your left leg up and then circle your left leg towards the front of your mat, placing your left foot on the outside of your left hand. Right leg is straight and you're balancing on your right toes. Let's begin to tilt forward an inch and then back, opening up through the hips and the inner thighs. Taking 2 more rounds of breath. On your last breath, lift your left arm up towards the sky, pressing your left arm as far back as you feel comfortable to open up through the chest. Take a breath. As you exhale, lower your left arm down. Walk your back foot in an inch and bring your left foot in between your hands. Take a moment to ground here and then push into your hands to lift your upper body up, bringing your fingers to face up towards the sky, coming in to a warrior one. Back leg is straight as we balance on your right toes, and your left knee is in line with your left ankle. Spine is long and gaze is neutral. Take 2 more breaths. As you exhale, bring your back foot on a 45-degree angle. Open your arms out wide in line with your shoulders to come in to a warrior 2. Take 3 more breaths. As you exhale, flip your left palm to face up towards the sky, and then windmill your left arm up overhead, placing your right hand on your right leg, coming in to a peaceful warrior. Hold here for about 3 breaths as we open up through the side body. When you're ready, turn your toes towards the side of the mat. Align your hips, chest, and head. Exhale to fold from the hips, bringing your head as close to the mat as you can, and planting your hands onto the mat. Coming back into a wide-legged forward fold. Holding here and enjoying that beautiful rush of blood to your head, increasing your circulation and feel-good endorphins. When you're ready, walk your left hand over to your left leg. Turn your left foot towards the back of your mat and open up your right arm until your right fingers are facing up towards the sky. Hold here for about 3 more breaths. When you're ready, step your right foot to meet your left foot, straightening through the legs to come in to a forward fold. Inhale to bring your hands to your knees, coming into a halfway lift. And then exhale to lower your hands down onto the mat. Turn your toes on a 45-degree angle, lower through the hips, and bring your palms in prayer position, gently pressing your elbows against your knees to come in to a yogi squat. Spine is long and gaze is neutral. Take 2 more breaths. When you're ready, lower your hips on the mat and come into a seated position. Bring your right foot on the outside of your left thigh and bring your right elbow to gently press on the outside of your left leg. Bring your left hand behind you. On an exhale, turn your eye gaze to face towards your left hand and hold here. Continue to breathe here as we stretch through the glutes, thighs, and the spine. Take 2 more breaths. On your last breath, circle back to center. Bend through your right leg, bringing your right foot in, and straighten through your left leg. Ground your sitting bones into the mat, and as you exhale, windmill your left arm up overhead, allowing your right hand to reach your right toes or where you feel comfortable at this time. Breathing here as we stretch through the back of your leg and open up through your side body. When you're ready, turn your upper body to face your leg and bring both hands down to where you feel comfortable to deeply stretch through your left leg. Take 3 more breaths here. On an exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, lift your upper body up. Come back into a cross-legged position. And this time, bring your right foot on the outside of your left thigh. Bring your left elbow to gently press against the outside of your right knee. Bring your right hand behind you. And as you exhale, twist your eye gaze to face your right hand and hold here. Take 3 more breaths in your stretch. On an exhale, return back to center, lengthening through your right leg and bending through your left leg. Take an inhale with a tall spine, and as you exhale, windmill your left arm up overhead, allowing your right hand to reach your toes or wherever you feel comfortable today. On an exhale, lower your left hand down towards your right leg. Gently begin to roll yourself all the way up, coming back into a cross-legged seat. Let's take 1 big inhale, circling the arms up overhead, clasping the palms in prayer position at the top, and then lower the hands down to heart center. Taking this time to ground back into you, find stillness and notice how you feel compared to the start of the practice. Maybe setting an intention here for your day, or calling in everything that you ever dreamed of or want to feel so that you can rise and shine as your best self. Thank you so much for joining me with this flow. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.